What's up, collective? Welcome to another 22 Mystic Shop collective reading. Checking in with Divine Masculine, or the Divine Masculine side of you. I'm hearing that what you've been working on is coming to fruition. Alright, we're going to be working with some different cards today. Kind of seeing where you're at, what you're working on, and what's going on around you. So I'm going to pull some cards to start and we'll get into it. Okay, I feel for sure I'm speaking to someone who's in a state of reflection, or you're making time for reflection. You could be journaling, or you could need to journal if you're not. Okay. There could still be some unresolved trauma you're working through. Okay, what is this in regards to? What aspects of self? Okay. Okay, there's 3 energies here. Some of you, this could be all 3 what you're working on, and some of you, this is 3 separate people, or it crosses over a bit. Okay, so it's kind of gonna be like almost like a pick-up pile, but some of you, like I said, there's gonna be a crossover. Some of you also could be waking up to your like mediumship abilities. Okay, let's get into it. Number 33 could be resonating here. We have the detective and virgin with roots grow from your feet. Okay, so some of you could honestly be doing past trigger warning here. So if you don't want to get into this, pause the video, come back another time. Like if you're at work or going throughout your day, come back to this. Either after a time of meditation or when you're in a more place of solitude within yourself. Okay, so some of you are doing past detective work about virginity. Okay, maybe how it was lost. Maybe something was taken from you that shouldn't have been. Okay, the light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. So some of you are working on getting back to a place of purity within your heart and your spirit. Okay, with the detective, we have look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes. That someone could be you, so examine your assumptions. Okay, so some of you could also have a false belief about perhaps your virginity. Something else could have happened. Okay, so you could be doing some detective work here. All right, I'm proud of you, collective. I'm also hearing the truth is out there. Okay, so some of you are doing this detective work. You are interviewing people, interviewing yourself, interviewing your inner child. Okay, we have the humorous. So again, this could be still resonating for you, or this could be a separate energy. The dawn that follows the prolonged night. That's giving me sleep shapeshifter. Yeah, you could be seeing beings in your sleep right now. You could be discovering reptilians. You could be doing certain research. Okay, trying to take on a sense of humor about this. The refreshing joy, exhilaration, and skills learned from creative play and laughter are their own reward and can help you solve problems. So for those of you who this is crossing over and you are a detective here, get into that playful energy, and that's going to help you solve some problems here. With the shapeshifter, the light attributes, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. I'm going to stop right here and go back a little bit because I want to read the shadow side of the Virgin card. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. Okay, some of you are doing your shadow work, or you should be guided at this time to address any fear of intimacy or intimate union. Okay. I was told, like, when I was starting to film this video, I got a download. I'm supposed to share some of my own experiences to help the collective. So what I would say here, I'm just going to go with what I feel currently. Okay, so with fear of intimate union, It's almost like for me right now, working in my purpose and pursuing my channel right now, sharing with the collective. You'll see I do read and tap into kind of the darker energies or the shadow work to clear out. And my intention is purely to either trigger you into your highest timeline, trigger you to explore yourself, learn about yourself. And that's really it. Okay. So if you're on my channel, you already know you're going to hear what's real. I'm going to guide you through what I feel is going to, you know, if we're going in the dark stuff or the shadow work, kind of like today, it's to clear that out so that you can, so whenever we do this, like, this is an energy extraction, basically. We're extracting this energy, we're doing the shadow work so that you can come in and replace it. Or you can work with like your life coach or your therapist or business coach or whatever you're working on in your life. You can replace it with something positive. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Some of you, this, if you're on my channel, you don't know what I'm talking about. This might be too advanced. You might not be here yet, and that's okay. So you can either stay and observe, or you need to go find a channel that's resonating with you more at this time. Okay, so the dawn that follows the prolonged night. Some of you, I'm getting that you could have dreams or nightmares. For those of you who this is all resonating, you could be having either flashbacks, nightmares, maybe flashbacks during your awakened state, okay? The shadow attribute here with the shapeshifter card, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment, okay? So that's like basically a manipulation. So those of you, it could be like a we also have the number 3 here, so 333 could resonate. A lot of the collective, we have to address how our ability to shapeshift was created from trauma. How it's a great skill to have, but how we could misuse it. I also heard muse, so some of you could be doing art, or it could be healing. If you don't like to journal and stuff, you could paint on this, like what emotions this is bringing out, or do a meditative trance state type of painting. Okay, so we got to address that. Okay, we have the mediator. So again, this is either a new energy here, or all of this could resonate for you. Light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. So you have shaped into someone who could see both sides of the argument. You have this gift for negotiation. You know, you could have been slighted in the past or in your childhood, so you don't, you know, it's like Libra energy. It's like you want that balance and justice for people. This is giving me the justice card. Okay, we have the coiled snake though. You can also come out and strike someone, I feel like. Okay, we also have the gardener. So some of you could work as a mediator, or that could be a good job for you. The gardener, what does that look like? Okay, cool. Some of you could be green witches. Okay, gardeners. You could sell your stuff at, I heard Whole Foods, but also the markets. Some of you could have your products in World Market. Some of your designs, maybe. Some of you could be a designer for a World Market. The gardener, weed out negativity and toxic thoughts to clear the way for the new growth that is sure to come if you add habits that heal to your life. Okay, so for me right now, we're going to get into the shadow attribute too. For the month, at the time this is being recorded, it's the end of September 2023. This is a timeless reading. For the month of October, I personally am going into a habit tracker. It's a sheet of paper. It has 3 sections. I write what the habit is, and then it has day 1 through 30 or 31 for the month, and then I cross off that habit. So for me, one of the ones I'm adding in, I want to have a juice or a smoothie, like green juice or green smoothie every day, okay, to boost my nutrition, to get my vitamins. I'm going to be tracking that habit. So you guys need to really start tracking your habits. Some of you, maybe it's adding in journaling. Maybe you're going to track that you journal every day. You know, those daily habits. What keeps coming through for me, which I have read before, but I want to go back through and I want to create some new healthy habits for myself. I think the book is called The 7 Habits for Highly Effective People, something along those lines, okay? So look up that book. I could have said the title a little bit wrong, but look up that book. Do some research on some healthy habits, especially when you're extracting maybe some behavior things, or maybe you guys are getting behavioral health treatment for some of you. It's like, let's learn replacement behaviors, essentially, okay? The shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Okay, so some of these skills that have been picked up in childhood and toxicity have carried over to the workplace. And it's just like, be aware of what are my motives and why. I also heard like otives. Okay, someone could be named Otis. I'm also hearing Odysseus, okay, and Ulysses. Okay, we have the astral realm here. We're going back to one reading now, so those were like the 3 areas to look at, or all of them, whatever resonated for you. Leave what doesn't. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. So some of you learning about boundaries right now. I feel like that's ongoing. Some of you could be dealing with people, especially at work or in the professional place, that are pushing your boundaries right now. Okay, heart of source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. So really finding that peace within, no matter what. We're going to pull one more card from here, and we're going to go into your advice, okay? Lumerian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Okay, so some themes for your journaling, I would say, define serenity and grace and what that looks like in your life. Okay, embrace your sensitivity, embrace how you're unique. I'm hearing he's a really stand-up guy. It sounded like an old TV, like old movie thing. Okay, let's get into some animals we can work with. Okay. You can either work with the animals. I haven't used this deck a lot, so let's just see. It's either going to be animals to work with or that have a message. So what's your message from the animals? Okay, we have the sea otter here. Transformation. Okay, let's put that in the middle. Okay, we have the elephant with leadership. What else? And we also have the tarantula. That's quite the visual there, with connection. Okay, so you are transforming the way that you connect with people. I'm getting professionally. Okay, you're a professional leader, whatever industry you're in. Some of you could work in the fishing companies. I'm also hearing like I don't know, ice road truckers, Alaskan, some kind of like Alaskan fish company. Some of you could be a CEO here for like a fish company. Okay, so you're transforming the way that you connect and how you lead others, how you show up for yourself and others, and how you show up for yourself is being reflected in the way that you treat others. I feel like some of my decks just got a little mixed together. They were sitting next to each other. I think we're good now. Okay, let's cut the deck. What else? Okay. Answer the call. This is also out on the water. Some of you could be from like a Viking lineage. Explore, travel, and live. Some of you could be making travel plans for work or personal. You could kind of merge the two. I'm hearing so you can get those write-offs, okay? Reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, harvest. For sure, the gardening energies here, okay? Some of you are wanting to leave a professional job to kind of garden, or I'm hearing co-op, like create some kind of like food co-op. Could also be children co-op. Awaken your inner shaman, connect, invoke, and heal, okay? Yes, love that. Hearing yes, queen. I'm also seeing, I love that show. What's it called? Damn. It has Alana and Abby, and they're in New York City, and she's like, yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry, I can't think of the name of the show right now. Which is weird because I used to watch it all the time. Okay, so some of you could be watching that show. Some of you could be in New York City. I'm also hearing Baltimore. Some of you are in the Caribbean. Said it weird. Caribbean. Alright, what do you need to know? We're getting into the tarot. The Page of Swords. I think that's a ferret. Okay, someone's watching. The Devil. Okay. Ooh. There's some snakes around your heart. Okay. The Devil. Don't make an... Okay, someone's saying don't make an ass of yourself. 7 of Wands. Never smile at a crocodile. Alright, there's some predators. Or some of you have an ass around you, or someone's like, don't be an ass. Or some of you have like a fat ass here, is what I'm getting. Someone's watching that ass. Okay. You could be getting gifts, okay? If you're a female, divine masculine with a fat booty. Hell, you could even be a divine masculine with a fat booty, okay? Something about the booty here for some reason. Okay, but you got some predators around, so be careful. I feel like you're resolving some codependency right now. I'm also hearing someone's sorry guys, I don't know, this is just what I'm hearing. Someone is codependent on that ass, okay? But like in a funny way. Like not actually codependent, they're just like obsessed with that ass. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands and the Empress. I'm being prompted to ask you, are you nurturing yourself enough? Are you working with yourself here? Some of you really need to nurture yourself through journaling, through writing, or painting. Again, the 5 of Cups with the Moth. Some broken glass here. I'm hearing some song about the, okay, 2 of Cups. Some song about the dishes breaking glass. Okay. So if you guys are dealing with some kind of person with the anger management issue here, throwing glass and stuff, that's not okay. Spirit's calling judgment. It says judge it. It's not okay. Others of you, this is like reflecting on a past connection that could have been codependent. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands with the porcupine. Some of you could be using the porcupine quills in some kind of spiritual practice. I don't know much about that with the porcupine quills, but I've seen them like on Etsy and stuff. We have the Strength card. That's the snake trying to get this rat, but the rat's looking up to it. Okay. That's giving me like... Okay, so before I said there's snakes around the heart, and now you're chilling with the snakes. Okay, the fox is backed away from your porcupine quills, and you are chilling. Interesting. Okay. And we have the 8 of Swords. That's all owls. It's like owls in an eye. Alright, final messages from this deck. The 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. It's giving me that someone who could have like backstabbed you. In the city, some of you, I'm getting that you're in the forest now, but you used to be in the city. We have the owl, but these are like little cocoons. Okay, this owl is like protecting this cocoon. Some of you, money's being held back because of someone you're dealing with, or a a current partner, okay? Sometimes you'd be surprised. You leave an area where you live or a person. You've been having financial issues. Your money starts coming back in because you're not going to be blessed when you have... I'm hearing weirdos. Okay, for some of you, you have weirdos around you. Or people who like want money for weird stuff. I don't know what that is. Okay, we have the Red Countess here. You could be dealing with someone that has red hair. A ginger. Yeah. Okay, just a ginger. Someone's name could be Ginger. We have the Divine Disguise and the Tiger Angel. Wow. That's some power there. Tiger Angel. Okay. That's giving me like, look, I'm a sweet angel, but I could be a tiger if I need to be. You're being disguised in some way. You're being cloaked right now. Divine Disguise. I feel like your money's being cloaked. Maybe from someone named Ginger or someone with red hair. The Nebula Warrior. Okay. So some of you, you are a Nebula Warrior. This is the female divine masculine here. And the cherry on top. Listen. Listen. What is this cherry on top? What is this? I like it. Supernova. Your energy's out of this world here. Okay. You're a cosmic fighter. You are the cherry. You are the divine cherry on top. You could be currently in disguise. You could not feel like that. Death shall not take him. Ooh. Okay, I feel like if someone's sick right now, this is a message to you, okay? You know, only the Most High knows when people are going to pass. But there's a specific message here. Death shall not take him. Someone could be missing also. Okay, we have the Steampunk Priestess. Also, this ginger could be, or you could be a ginger steampunk princess. Okay, you could be a cosmic time traveler, timeline jumper, Princess Victorious. That says loser. Does that say loser? You could be a loser. Okay. You could be a chola. Some of you are chola. That's just the energy of that card. So some of you have a loser around you. Brilliant Virgin. That's weird because the Virgin card was in the shadow work. Okay, some of you, this could be, I don't know. I feel like this is for you to know. For some of you, this is resonating with you in a certain way. I'm blocked from knowing. Okay, it just means something to you. Okay, we have Go Fish. And the Circus of Love. Some of you could just feel like love's a joke. Okay. That's what I'm really getting here. Some of you could feel like love's a joke. I'm hearing the song, the lyrics of Love's on the Brain. So let's go to like a love. Okay, some of you also could be resolving something about love or romance here. A chola could be involved. Something about someone with red hair and a female divine masculine whose ass is out of this world. There's another redhead right there. Okay, worthiness. You know, you could be a male divine masculine and you're resolving something from your childhood regarding a woman with red hair. You could be a current female divine masculine resolving past issues, kind of like about how you show up professionally due to the past. Okay, so I feel like you're in shadow work. Upping your self-respect here. Maturity. Okay, but that's like a spirit over your shoulder. Okay, some of you do automatic writing. Some of you may have had a spirit come to you apologizing about past hurts. Some of you could work at Hertz rental car. Rent-a-center. Okay, you're really finding your inner peace. You are enough. A lot of you, I feel like, are in therapy right now. What else? Intimacy card. Some of you could have had like some type of bathtub trauma. So you could, if you're with a new partner, or you could have at some point worked through like feeling comfortable taking a bath with someone, or you didn't like taking a bath for a while, now you do. Okay, compatibility. So you know now that... Alright, sorry, I had to step away for a minute. You know that when you're compatible with someone, you feel this inner sense of peace. Okay, number 17, 35, 18 could resonate here. You could be going through a change. Okay, we have sexual freedom and resolving conflict. So again, with the Virgin card back here, I feel like this is past trauma healing. Okay, Soul Retrieval with that inner shaman that was here, that card. This is heart healing with the sacred woman. Some of you may need to go to like a female shaman. I'm hearing instead of a male. You also could want to work with a medicine woman. Go to a either retreat or a, you know, sacred space, or have a medicine woman travel to your place. If you're, some healers will travel to you if you feel more comfortable in your own space, okay? Alrighty, where should we go from here? Alright, let's get into some oracle, some more oracle. I'm gonna kind of cut it. I'm seeing a steak for some reason. Some of you could be eating a steak right now. Okay, where should we go from here? Some of you need to go cook a steak. Maybe you need some protein. Okay, the land between, number 40. Some of you could be 40 years old. Man holding a heart is in the reverse. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you're indecisive about your partner. I'm getting mixed relationship status in this reading. Message of love is reversed. Some of you could have got ghosted. You're not sure if it's, I'm hearing when it's over. Is it really over? Okay, someone's not feeling patient here. Or maybe someone you're seeing kind of like lost patience with you because you're going through like healing. Okay, the door to romance is here. What about the door to romance? Why is the door to romance here? Healing the heart. Okay, so some of you had someone like maybe ghost you or stop texting back who was not ready to wait for you to have an open heart. Okay. Some of you are needing to do this heart healing and shadow work before moving forward. Okay, we have a message of freedom reversed and community reversed. Some of you could feel just kind of stuck if you are in a relationship, like you're not going out with your friends as much or whatever. A message of forgiveness is reversed. Something could have happened in a third party situation or something with a friend. A friend that was a third party. Okay. So forgive them for yourself. It doesn't have to be like literally. Yeah, burden of tears. There could be tears over this. This could also have to do with the past trauma. Duality. What else? Okay, a message of warning here. I'm hearing turn that frown upside down. Okay, so someone could be sad. I don't know, maybe this reading's triggering you. So really release that if this reading's making you cry. Again, freedom, reverse, body, and soul. Some of you feel like someone took a piece of soul. You need to do soul retrieval. Okay, someone here needs to look up soul retrieval. You need to go back and get that piece and give it back, all tied up in the reverse. This past trauma could have had to, it could have involved being tied up, or that could be a trauma someone's working through. Maybe a current partner you're trying, this is all up to you, by the way. I'm not telling you to do this or not. Some of you could like want to be tied up, and that's actually healing for you. Okay, we did have that sexual freedom. So some of you are working through Yeah, some type of trauma with regards to physical touch. Okay, let's get into the kind of, this is like a dark humor deck. Naughty, it's like a naughty oracle. Okay, so this one can be a little bit mean, but I think it's gonna say something funny, or if it's something mean, I feel like it's gonna be for a past person. All right, so what's to come out of this one today? Whoa. Okay, we have, okay, time for ancestral clearing. Some of you have, we had that donkey card too. So some of you have an ancestor maybe you should not be speaking with in spirit, okay? We have the shitty shield, time for stronger protection. And we have the zombie wants brain, strengthen your boundaries. So we talked about boundaries a couple times in this reading. So that should be a focus point. I'm hearing hocus pocus. Some of you could want to watch that movie. My eyes are pure, mister. Stop getting distracted, okay? Some of you getting distracted by the tatas. Or this is you. Maybe you're divine, female divine masculine. People always staring at the tatas. Okay, shaman. Become self-aware. Pissed as a parrot, use your own voice. Okay, warning for any excessive alcohol use here. Manifest the arse out of it. Dream big. Okay, some of you need to get dreaming bigger here. We have pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. Okay, some of you with your journaling, you need to incorporate gratitude journaling. I feel like I suddenly shifted to like I'm speaking to men. Okay, narcissistic nymph. Take back your own power. Okay, I feel like with this deck that this is like a mother healing. Okay, like mother wound. Yeah, so there's definitely healing work to go through here. Hopefully you took some little notes, or you might want to go back through, review the key points in this video, incorporate it into your journaling. That's all I have for your reading today, collective. Keep staying strong. Keep being your own shaman. Seek out to those healers and shamanic practitioners as needed and requested. And get in there and really, really do that energy extraction from the past. Do your soul retrieval. This is serious work, and what I'm hearing is it's gonna pay off. Okay, so some of this reading went a little bit dark, and I want to replace that with positive light and love, and know that I'm hearing things are up from here. Okay, so just keep clearing that out. Thank you so much for your Cash App donations. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.